Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of American Idol.
Oh my god, 7 is going down to 6.
I can't believe it.
So I guess that after tonight's elimination, that is who's going on tour because they always need that swing.
Alright, so tonight's theme is American Classics Night. The Idols are performing 2 songs each.
2?
Chosen by America. You picked them!
So don't complain.
Alright, so let's just dive right in.
Tiana was up first and she sang, "Why do fools
Fall in love? Why do fools fall in love?
I don't know.
Did Tiana have the answers?
Well, I thought she had a really good vocal, but she kind of just stood there.
Yeah, I think the performance could have used a little more energy. I think she has the same issue that Ravon has a lot of the time, which is like her vocal is so like perfect.
Yeah.
You need that rawness in there, that emotion.
Right. Well, she made up for it with the second one. She pulled out some Proud Mary Keep On Burning. It was better than the first one.
I really enjoyed this one. You could tell she was way more into it. She was having fun with it, and it really paid off.
I think she really liked her costume for that one, too, so she was really getting into it, because she rocked it out.
Yeah, so I'd say Proud Mary won that battle.
Yeah. All right, well, Clarky was up next, and he started off with a little Stevie Wonder.
Superstition. So he started this performance off with a little guitar solo while he was scatting with it.
Yes.
It was on point.
It was on fleek.
It was crazy.
It was excellent. I loved it. When Keith told him to drop his guitar down for a little C-Rock, I was like, really? Oh.
Wait, what? Okay, but can I just mention too how hilarious it was that Keith was wearing a Harry Connick Jr. t-shirt? It was great and I loved it.
But that pose on the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry Stein.
So then Clark really changed it up with his second performance. He went old school.
He sat at the piano. He was in a tuxedo. He pulled out some Moon River. But still my heart.
I loved this. It was like oozing class and sophistication.
It was smooth as silky angel underwears.
Ooh. Yeah, but I thought this was really strong. Harry was like, oh yeah, it sounded kind of like a cocktail lounge, piano bar, or whatever. No, it did not. Don't be jealous.
Much?
Don't be jealous, Harry.
Jealous much? You could tell Harry was like, man, I wish I could still do that.
All right, next up, Jax.
All right, so she started off with Piece of My Heart. I mean, that is pretty much the perfect song for her.
I thought this was a really good song for her.
They pulled out the fans on stage. And by the way, I'm so sick of those fans in the pit. They almost ruined Moon River.
Wow.
They almost ruined. I could just watch the show
in a
audio only.
Quiet room.
Yeah. I just can't take them. They're like a bunch of robots.
Whoa, chill out. All right, so what'd you think of her performance?
I thought she rocked it out.
I really enjoyed this. I've been digging this song a lot lately, so when she started singing it, I was like, what? But I thought she did a really good job with it.
Yeah, but then...
It had that grit in there.
But then Beat It wasn't as good as the first one.
I thought Beat It was still strong, but I think Piece of My Heart was better. How awesome was her staticky hair?
That hair, though.
She was like oozing electricity, it seemed like.
Yeah, she was. That was so weird. How'd she do that? I guess it was her spandex pants or whatever, rubbing together.
Know. Maybe when she was like leaning back on that guitar player.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Rubbing up on him or something?
I don't know.
Weird.
But it had some good moments in there.
That was weird. All right, then Nick. Not Kroll, just Nick Frediani.
Nick Kroll.
All of a sudden, Nick Kroll popped into my head.
I don't know. We've been talking about him a lot lately.
Yes.
This was a great night for Nick.
Yeah.
He had 2 really solid performances.
American Girl, Tom Petty.
This was perfect for his voice.
This was really good, but I thought, I don't know. Is this going to be memorable enough for him with the votes? I'm a little worried.
Well, if that's not memorable enough for you, I think Only the Good Die Young was really great.
Interesting arrangement, but hello, they cut out like 80% of the song.
Billy Joel songs are like 1,000,000 hours long. There's only so much time.
He sang the hell out of the 20% that they used, though.
Yeah, I really liked
good.
what he did with it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
good
that.
Stuff. Again, I think Harry was a little... Wish I could do that. All right, well, let's talk about Quentin, because there's a lot to talk about here.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Quentin gets up there. He starts out with his performance.
The perfect song choice for him, Are You Gonna Go My Way? He is a little Lenny Kravitz.
That outfit was hot.
Yes.
He was working it.
And he really embodied it. But
the vocal...
his vocal was weak.
Yeah.
I still love him.
Yeah, of course, but
the vocal was kind of
still got those pitch problems.
But then...
he was, like, visibly upset after his performance, and Ryan was like, Quentin, are you okay?
This is whack.
He was freaking out. He's like, this sucks, man. This over there, that sucks. And he was pointing over to Joey and Ravon, acknowledging that they were in the bottom 2 this week.
Yeah. So after he walked off...
He was like, this whole thing is whack.
Harry was like, well, if you think this thing is whack, maybe you should just go home.
They're all working hard for you, and you'll say you're disrespecting... Blah, blah, blah.
How could you
disrespecting them.
How could you bite the hand that feeds you?
That was crazy. So then they're like, all right, bring him back out here. So they bring Quentin back out. He marches over to the judges' table right next to Harry. It was like super intense. It was really intense. And he was just like, let me clarify what I was saying.
And Harry was just like...
Yeah. He was like... Joey Cook is my best friend, and Ravon is one of the best singers in this competition. It was, whoa.
He's going to marry Joey and her fiancé.
That is awesome.
So, of course he's going to feel strongly, but somebody got schooled.
Everyone in the audience was just like...
Live TV.
I was like...
Guys, let us know in the comments what you thought of that.
That was insane.
I've never seen anything like that before.
That was like one of the most insane moments.
That's going to be the top moment of craziness on American Idol when they do their top 10 countdown on E! Entertainment News.
Oh, boy.
What have you got to say?
I don't know. Okay. So, Quentin comes out for his second performance. He sings The Sound of Silence. Simon
Another
Garfunkel.
perfect song choice for him.
I really like what he did with the arrangement for this one. But again, a little bit pitchy. A little bit pitchy.
Harry was very respectful.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? He didn't carry that animosity into the critique, so good for him. Quentin had another chance to clarify. He was like, I'm sorry if that came out wrong. Like, it's just all the emotions are coming out.
It's all good.
Woo. I honestly think that they took his initial comments the wrong way.
I think so,
I didn't see him disrespecting the show. I just saw, like, he was upset that his friends were in the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I would have gone further and said, well, who do you think should have been in the bottom then if these two weren't?
It was crazy. All right.
All right.
So let's talk about the bottom 2.
My poor beautiful Joey.
I was shocked that Joey was in the bottom 2. That's nuts. So her first song was My Funny Valentine.
Ah, I love this song. Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite oldie time songs.
Oldie time?
Oldie time.
What'd you think of her interpretation?
I thought it was really beautiful.
I liked it. You could hear the emotion in her voice.
She was very sad, and it really came across. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
I thought it was great.
And then she came back with Somebody to Love.
Not Queen. Jefferson Airplane.
It was quintessential Joey Cook.
This really showed the range of her performances because she had like the slow, old-timey My Funny Valentine, and she comes out and does this. It's quirky, it's fun. I liked it.
It might have been a little too quirky.
I don't think so. I liked the dueling rhythms in this too. I think it worked for her.
It seemed very YouTube-ish.
YouTube? What?
You know, like...
What do you mean?
That channel that she did the arrangement before.
Oh,
Scott.
Juke. Scott Bradley Loves Ya, which is, crap. Postmodern Jukebox.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. I love you guys.
Yeah. It seemed like that.
Well, they're good.
No, they are good.
All right.
All right. So then the other half of the bottom 2 was Ravon. I have to say I'm not surprised.
I mean, he's been in the bottom the past 2 weeks.
He's not
going
very
for that Twitter
accessible with that hat on, and he still is wearing the hat.
Maybe
it's kind of weird.
If he takes off the hat next week, maybe he'll be home free. I don't know.
It's like a Joe Dirt hat.
Oh.
Is it attached to his head?
Maybe it holds all of his thoughts in.
It could. So he sang Long Train Runnin' for his first song. Mm-hmm. I thought it had a lot of great energy to it.
Yeah.
But he didn't really do anything with the arrangement.
Okay. It's fair enough.
The judges ended up kissing his A.
I still think we're missing that emotion from Ravon.
Yeah.
From this performance.
I mean, it was a great performance, but...
Oh, yeah, he's always technically great.
Yeah. And then he pulled out a Willie Nelson. Excuse me while I whip this out. Always on my mind. It was beautiful.
This was gorgeous. I have to agree with Harry. Ravon really excels with the ballads.
Yeah.
I thought this was beautiful.
So, 52% of Twitter says...
It was a really close vote.
Ravon staying.
What? Don't get me wrong. I love Ravon.
I do too.
But Joey Cook, I wanted to see her in the finals.
Joey Cook is a gem.
It blows my mind that she's out this week.
Yep. So
This is whack.
let us know what you guys think in the comments. Who would you have sent home? Would you have sent home Ravon, or would you have sent home Joey, or somebody completely different? Next week is a big week. Arena Anthems.
Whoa, and the U.S. women's soccer team.
What? Will Derek Jeter be there too?
He's not on that team.
All right then, let us know. And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.